My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video. My brothers and sisters, let's talk shooters, okay? First-person shooters, third-person shooters, freaking action-adventure shooters. Your Uncharted, you know, because some people think Uncharted is like some people actually label Uncharted as a shooter. It's an action adventure game slash shooter, I guess. But when it comes to shooters, okay, a lot of gamers, including myself, we tend to get tired very quickly of shooters today than we used to back in the day. You know, when it was all about SOCOM and Halo, we played those games for years, okay? But with the current shooters we have today, you know, with your Call of Duties, your Battlefields, you know, they just don't have that long lifespan like the other shooters did back in the day. And why is that? We don't know. You know, maybe it's because it's the same traditional generic FPS over and over and over and over again, and we're finally starting to get tired of it, you know? But this year is where all that changes, because you do have one shooter coming out this year, and this shooter might be the most highly anticipated the most highly anticipated game of this year. And you guys should know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about none other than that Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I'm joking, okay? But we all know that that Black Ops 3 is coming out this year, but no one cares anymore. I used to remember when people used to say, Call of Duty needs to die. Call of Duty is the cancer to gaming, okay? And no, today, Call of Duty is not technically dead, but the numbers it used to do a couple of years back, those days are gone, okay? Call of Duty Ghosts. Lord have mercy. that game is like the perfect name for this franchise right now, because ever since Call of Duty 4, that's exactly what this franchise has been. A ghost. Okay, but no, I'm talking about that Destiny, okay? Destiny, my brothers and sisters. This game, hands down, out of my top 5 games that I want to play this year, Destiny is probably in my top 2. You know, ever since we've seen this game at E3, a lot of us have been waiting to play Destiny, and the beta for this thing comes out during the summertime, and some way, somehow, I have to get into this beta. I think you have to pre-order the game to get into the beta, and I didn't pre-order the game yet. 1 second, I will be back. The point is that, dude, a lot of us are waiting for Destiny, okay? If you have an Xbox One or PlayStation 4, or heck, even a PS3 or an Xbox 360 or a Wii U, I actually don't think Destiny's coming out on the Wii. I don't even think Destiny is even coming out on that PC. Consoles, the master. PC elitists, you mad? I'm joking. These PC elitists are about to be like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm unsubscribed. I'm joking, okay? But I do think Destiny is only console exclusive. It's only for PlayStation and Xbox, but who knows? In the future, it might come to PC. It should. I mean, the freaking same for Grand Theft Auto 5. But as for right now, console exclusive only. Where was I? Destiny. Destiny, ever since E3, I've had my eye on this game, and the same goes for a lot of people. You know, I think if you're a fan of shooters, it could be FPS's, third person, whatever. If you're a fan of shooters, you have to admit they're starting to wear on you. You know, they're not the same anymore. It doesn't have that same feel. The competition level is not there no more, you know. And as far as the online goes, we've been playing like the same shooters for the past couple of years now. It's either Call of Duty or Battlefield, which are the 2 most popular shooters we have today. And then I guess you have your side shooters like freaking Sleep Zone and Halo, I guess, to what that is today. Hopefully the next one is good. And what else? Medal of Honor. I don't know, but for the most part, it's either Call of Duty or Battlefield. And again, Call of Duty, it doesn't have that same hype to it. You know, before when a new Call of Duty, you know, was out, people was like, oh my gosh, dude, are you getting that new Call of Duty, bro? Am I getting it? I'm going to the midnight release. But now it's just like, oh dude, that new Call of Duty is about to come out. You getting it? Yeah. You know, Call of Duty, it doesn't have that same hype to it. And the same goes for Battlefield, you know. It just, I think we're tired of playing the same shooters over and over and over again. Those military shooters, it's just like, come on, like, we need something different. And I think that's why we're looking at Destiny, and it's like, finally, here's a shooter that appears to be good. It's finally different, and we see the potentials there. We know it's being made by Bungie, okay? And listen, you could be the most diehard PlayStation fanboy all you want to, but when you hear that Bungie is making the game, and not only will it be on an Xbox, but on PlayStation as well, you're going to check it out. So, I think that, you know, what Bungie did with Halo, it's pretty much like why people are excited for this game, because again, like Halo was when Halo was in its prime. When Halo was in its prime, when Halo was in its prime, you know, it was a great game, and you know, we're looking at Destiny, and yes, it looks good, but a big reason why we have so much hope for this game is not only does it look good, but it's Bungie, and we're going off of what they did with Halo. You know, I mean, I think that's just factual, you know, and we're looking at Destiny, and yes, the potential is there. It's different. It's a different shooter. Like, when's the last time you when is the last time you could actually say that with a straight face? It's different, you know, and you know, it has that Borderlands-esque feel to it, you know. You know, it's an open world shooter. It's going to have a story to it. It's going to have co-op. I mean, dude, this game has high potential, okay? And with Bungie, you know they're not going to slack on it, because one thing I always respected about Bungie, when Halo was in its prime, they always listened to the fan feedback they got. You know, whatever it was, 2 or 3 they ever, well, I'm talking about Halo, but they always listened to fan feedback, no matter what, like whatever the issue was or whatever like people were asking for in the game, Bungie always listened. They always took the feedback and, you know, ran with it, and I always respected that about them. So you make no mistake about it, when Destiny is out, whatever, you know, we are complaining, you know, whatever we don't like in the game, and you know what we feel should be put in the game, that's going to be put in the game, because Bungie listens, okay? And that's one thing I always respected about them, you know. But I don't know, man. Destiny, I have high hopes for this game. This game has high potential, and the question is, will Destiny revive the FPS genre? Well, just shooters in general. Will Destiny finally bring back creativeness to shooters, freaking originality to shooters? You know, will we finally stop playing the same shooter over and over and over again, and finally like be introduced to something new, and it's actually good and competitive? The freak is going on with developers today. But leave your thoughts or comments. I have high hopes for Destiny. I cannot wait for this beta to drop this summer. Again, I have to pre-order this freaking game, because I think that's how you get into the beta. But saying that, hope you guys just enjoyed this video. Will Destiny bring back shooters?